the last night, right?
Yeah, it's not too bad last time, so it should be fine.
Like about 10 minutes to walk over there.
Yeah, fine. No, I had so much junk in the last few hours.
Yeah, so.
Right. Heavily improvised.
10-2 would be safe.
Okay. Well, I'm set for 10-2. So
If worst comes to worst, you're going to be like flirting with Darryl for a lift, so.
Flirting's worked so well before.
The flirting's worked
Yeah,
so well.
threaten. Give me a lift or a chop off your body parts.
To be completely honest, I wouldn't mind giving you a lift to Alness, but I'd probably end up being lost in Alness after getting you there.
It's fine.
It's a straight line, Darryl. How?
I've done worse.
remember, he thought he was at the beach.
Can't be magically lost.
Well, now that we know I can't be magically lost except by magical means.
Still be normally lost.
Still all geography-centric
He's
hunter.
just going to think that we're at the beach all the time.
This is the running gag.
We
No,
never
but like
left
in
the
real
beach.
life, I need to go somewhere like 2 or 3 times with directions, and then I can just go there from Mimity forever.
I mean, you could
Well, like-
technically give her a lift and then drive me back.
And I won't get lost.
And I'd be like, this way, this way, this way.
And to be fair, it's literally like a straight line to Alness.
Hannah's like, road trip!
Somehow.
Alright, has everyone got the character sheets?
Yes.
Is everybody ready to die horribly without Highlander?
No.
If I die, it's all over.
Well, to be fair,
That's not- we're not
Ian
supposed
did
to
say
keep
that I have permission
No, 'cause
to
if you die, you can
play
just use the
Highlander
monk.
if we just need it.
Although we did decide in Highlander's absence that what's happened is he started drinking from his portable kegs on the road and has passed out in the car. The horses are dying from exhaustion. Sorry, horses. Animal cruelty.
Them poor horses.
Dead poor horses.
20 loot is gold.
You think you're
Total
like,
loot
"Oh,
is
Jesus,
gold."
last night I had 3
Stole
starters
his
before my main
clothes.
and dessert. Don't care to be
What
fair.
clothes? He wears one item.
Exactly, but I just thought he wouldn't care anyway. He'd probably just walk around with his dick hanging out.
He
Yeah.
pretty much does that anyway.
Nobody needs to know that on the internet right now.
Yes, they do. It's canon now.
This cat.
It's been canon for 3 weeks now, Hannah.
This half giant wangs flying in the breeze.
You're not helping.
This was
Definitely
canon
is.
since the Goblin Windball.
I am so
That
glad
poor
I'm no
goblin
longer.
saw a giant penis before he died.
Sweet
He
death
either
embrace
died
me.
terrified or really, really pleased.
Or really aroused. Maybe he was
Probably
into it.
Probably didn't know he died. Just the shock of.
Straight to heaven.
No, he goes to hell because you had impure thoughts about that dick.
Great. Good start, guys.
Internet, we do not apologise.
I don't. I really don't.
Oh, this is the best bookwork I've ever pulled out of a book.
I have to make up
It's
for
Womp.
Ian not being here, so we have to be.
Womp.
I have to
Womp.
be doubly dirty because Ian's not here. He usually
In his
makes up.
absence.
In his absence.
Okay,
So I have to be more
So-
than usual.
so last week
That'd be the
you
rules.
you helped and aided one of the Fae gatekeepers, Phoebe, the fluffy butterfly dragon who is ever so
God,
gracious
it's
and
not like
delighted.
this.
You've left Ellen Millie and you are on the road to Caerleon.
Where'd my glass go?
You've been on the trail for a good while and Highlander has drank as much as he can in the shortest space of time possible.
Must be that one.
That one there, kicking it.
And as we have said,
Oh, lovely.
as we have established, Highlander is passed out in the cart.
How many days has this been?
Probably a couple of days.
Hooray.
I've almost finished my book.
I can use Lucky again.
Yeah.
Gonna need it.
I haven't watched that back.
Oh,
How
now
long
I
did
can
the
use
books
your
take?
cure.
It's a week.
10 days.
So,
Sitting on
10
my
days or 7 days?
7 days.
Ah,
7 days.
Die in 7 days.
nothing magic works in this world.
magic
Sorry,
works
huh?
by 7 days.
This is better than Spurt in 11 days.
Best 11 days ever.
That's the best Idol Champions character edition ever. Oh man. So yes, so it's been a few days and you're on the road. If I can do maps in my head, it'd be great. To the west. I might need my map.
Has it been
Never
7
eat
days?
shredded wheat.
Never eat shredded wheat. Yes, that's useful. That's Mildred's character sheet, which I forgot to level up twice
No,
now.
it has been a week.
You bought the books the first time.
We were there for 3 days.
Freebies for 2 days. So 1 more day to go.
Yeah.
1 more day to go. So you take the road south and then west.
Get good, scrub. You illiterate fool.
Learn Goblin, why don't you?
On the
I don't
road.
have the goblin book.
No, Hannah.
No, I have the goblin
It's
book.
1 day from now,
I
you will know
have-
Goblin. And then I can get the Goblin.
I have been reading the book.
No, son. It's
I've been
mine.
reading the book. I didn't decide to read my important, the book that would actually be useful, the one to learn Dwarvish. I'm reading the Nevermore book, so I get my pet raven.
Oh, the Nevermore book.
It's
Horrifying
good though,
video.
because I have Baby Dragon Destroys the Village, so we can
So
share
do
that
I.
one out as bedtime stories.
I also have it because I bought it as well. Because it's been established that we are very
Right, okay. I was making sure I had my geography correct on my place names. So it's been several days along the
I
trail,
have a stonework
and
as well.
you have reached a point in the journey where your supplies for travel are running low, and you want to keep the nicer things because you know it's not going to last. And with Highlander passed out, it's probably best to get some proper water. So, using your amazing ranger skills, Doendak leads you to.
We're going to the beach, guys.
He leads you to the Rinalil River.
Ooh, what
Are we in what sort of terrain are we in?
Marshy.
Alright, I
Right.
don't get my natural explorer here.
Damn.
It just so happens that on the river trail there is another temple set up, appropriate for a day's rest with the drunken half-time.
Hooray!
The temple is much similar to the one you passed on the
Please no
coastline.
statues.
He's passed out.
He's
It's
passed
empty,
out.
there's no people,
He's
there's
passed
no
out,
dragons
it's
to
fine.
insult.
Thank goodness.
This temple, unlike the other ones you've seen, because it's much closer to a town, is much more busy. You can, even as you're approaching it, you can see shadows between the pillars going between the sections. The wall is painted fresh white, and you can see the darker coloured, dark bronze, dark copper roof, and the building features. You can hear running water as the river passes by alongside it. You wouldn't say it was like you could hear a party atmosphere, but you can hear like people talking outside politely. As you approach, you can see there are other horses parked nearby, and there's troughs laid out. Little to most people's surprise, the statue heads are moving back and forth, watching people coming in.
Are we really? Statue heads are going.
Angels.
Yeah, they're watching people come and go.
It's like nodding dog statues.
They're like nodding dog statues.
It's like-
Like the bobble heads.
Are they animated or just?
They're animated. They're not.
So someone's awakened some statues.
They're not awakened.
That's still creepy though.
There's
So-
just like a warning sign, warning there's CCTV in this area.
They're not to notice.
You are being recorded.
Outside at the tending to the horses, there are a couple of half-orc travellers. There's a few dragonborns. You can see some elven shadows going to and fro in the corridors. So it's not overly lively, but there are a few people bobbing about, clearly on their journeys from between the two major cities. Probably from trade, probably stopping to get water as well.
Great.
And you are welcome to come in and rest and get your supplies back together before continuing to the next city.
I would say, on the 2 days we've been traveling, have I finished my armor sets?
What armor sets?
The scales we picked up.
No, you can't make while travelling.
Okay. I think I try.
You're like desperate to make whatever weird armor you're planning on
I wanted to
making.
make fancy pauldrons, wouldn't you?
I feel like a monster hunter all over again.
Just remember the spikes point out the way, or they end up in your shelf.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Heroes now.
Like, my veins!
I have no sympathy. Laughing so hard.
Not my neck, my veins.
No one cares about
The
the
jugular!
I need that to live.
Need that.
Yeah. Hendar's just bleeding out and we're all rolling
The
on the floor laughing.
Rinalil River. The the temple on the Rinalil
Especially
River.
now.
I like to think we're not even laughing. We're just like, oh.
Not again, Menard! Stop bleeding on me, goddammit!
You've got lay on hands, deal with it. Moves his hands to heal it and pokes himself again.
Touch yourself, you're good at that.
True friends here.
We don't need Highlander, see?
Well, no, I'd be just as sad to give you the poisoned health potion.
You still got that.
I haven't used the health potion.
Actually, I'm Giants. Half Giants still got the great health potions.
Oh yeah, can
We need to take some
while
of
he's
those.
asleep, like take some of his. Like,
Do you
9
really want
greater
to
health
risk
potions.
that?
Yes, I'm
Remember
dying.
He has
His
like a
bag
9
is
greater
also-
health potions.
Yes, remember where his bag is.
Literally hanging
not
over that
risking
dick.
it.
Right here.
I do not have the natural explore. Oh no, I do have mountains actually.
This is marsh.
Now, what you do,
No, for Highlander.
steal it but replace it with beer.
I honestly don't want to even try going
Very
into
true.
that
I
damn
don't
bag
think
of
he even
holding.
knows,
All the
like,
bloody-
The point of healing potions.
There
at
is
this point.
100% like just a pool of blood
He's
at
like,
the bottom of
"This
that
ain't
bag of
beer."
holding. It's just permanently there.
Doesn't
I
taste
don't
like
even
beer.
know anymore what's in that bag of holding.
I'd be afraid to go
Rotten
in. But
elf
we need that
heads
damn
and something
gold.
else.
Like,
Magnet.
I've lost track of the heads that he's got. I wonder if he's actually got a list somewhere of the heads that he's
No,
We're
none
not
of it
bit
has-
He just
surprised.
remembers.
I think
We're gonna have to ask someone in the comments of one of the videos, can somebody tell us how many heads are in the bag?
I think they're not even heads anymore. they're
Go
just
and
kinda
watch all of the
mush.
series and tell us below. Advertising ploys never work. So welcome to Rinalil.
Vanilla.
Rinalil. You're putting me off. Rinalil.
I suppose we should tie up the horses and go get in bed.
Don't roll a 1 and just like.
We should just
we
leave
get
him,
out
and
of the
by
car
time
and you
this
just smack
continued
one
on,
of the
we'll
horses and they just
catch up.
charge away.
Yeah, spent it on the end.
And so Highlander just disappears into the.
Hey, you're all
Into
new
the
character.
wilderness.
You slept walked, you're gone now.
Or if you put him in the Fae, you'll never know.
Just put the horse in
Now what you do, right?
Sacrifice your horse and cart to get rid of Highlander. Are you
No,
really?
just underneath him on the horse and cart so he falls through.
And what you do,
Oh
right?
Ian's gonna listen to this one day. And he's gonna be all
Sorry,
betrayed
Ian.
me.
I'm not sorry. I'm 100% good tell. We're planning on like
I
putting you in a
suggested
cage.
that happens on a 1 at least, you know.
Now, what
As you're planning like a mutiny against the character list.
what
Yeah,
we're
that's
gonna
the
Strongest
do?
one, yeah.
What we're gonna do, right, is get him to put him through a fig gate and then tell him to put him in a cage.
I don't
The thing is, if you
can't
put him
stop
through the
Highlander.
fake gate, Renilla and Foopy are gonna have to live with him.
Just put him in a cage. As I said, he's fine.
There are Eldrin everywhere. He can be. Oh, he can't be charmed anymore. Stupid barbarian stuff. That's okay. There's enough Eldrin to deal with it.
They might kill a species to get
I'll
them.
disguise him like 5 defense.
Right.
Nah, I'm not that.
Okay.
Highlander is useful. Okay.
We're on a time limit.
So you're leaving him in the cart, telling Dorothy that if he misbehaves,
It says 10 past 10.
gone.
Final snap him.
That will not be relevant in the future. People will be like, "What is that?"
He rolls and saves. That's a surprise.
Probably.
Nah. Now what happens is he
Thanos
becomes
could
the
snap
other
like
half
10 times
of what
and
he
just
is, so he
pass the
becomes
ball.
dwarf.
When you become a man first, just a man
No, because
size.
I think as like a part of the joke was that he's half giant, half dwarf, because you know, death by snoo.
So, okay, I will leave you in the building at this point. So a few people want to get a nice bed for the night.
Let's go into the temple.
So you go into the temple, past the statues
So
that
we're
kind of
not all
watch you
just
come and
like
go.
sardines on the back of
On the back of the wagon.
Jump in the bed, yeah.
Inside there are a few temple workers inside there, but unlike the previous temple you've been in, there's like two different sets, two different types of elves, two different sets of garb. It's almost like there's more than one person working here. Clearly, so you've got white garbed drow and black garbed high elves.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
They're attending to people in the hallway, and there's someone's handing out food and water. They're leading people to the rooms. There doesn't seem to be a library like there was in the previous one, but you can see like a hydroponics type area where there was a library in the previous one. There are exotic plants and seeds and all sorts in there, and they can see them tending to those. And there's quite a few more workers than in the other temple.
It's deadly nightshade.
And the doors to the garden area are open, and you can see through. You can hear the sprinkling of water. You can see the marshy grounds. It's quite an active facility.
Stay indoors. I don't do well in the marsh. Actually, I should.
Yeah, they're bronze dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're aquatic dragons.
You just see him like,
You're an aquatic dragon, yet you needed like water breathing potions.
Well, I didn't have water self at the time to go for it. I can do that now, but...
Dragonborn, not dragon.
No, but
He
Right.
got it from his non-dragon half.
Yeah, I got screwed over there.
just got all the shit spiral.
Yeah. All the bad stuff and the good stuff. That sounds about right for me.
We're in a marsh, right?
Mhm.
That's a logical place to find grasshoppers.
Yeah, so are you looking for grasshoppers or something?
Yeah, I need to get a grasshoppers at time boy.
Why don't you have a look in the garden?
Sick.
I'm gonna...
Grasshopper hunting.
You're going through to the garden to look for grasshoppers.
Yes, I'm gonna do that.
Would you like to introduce yourself to Darsu and Brovu, the kirin sitting in the garden?
yes, I want to go.
Doendak just
I've heard
splits in the group and goes straight to the garden, I'm thinking, and immediately spots in the centre of the garden, resting to get nearby each other, two lying kirin. Now, if you don't know what a kirin is a goat horse-like Chinese dragon figure. They've got scaled coats and they've got lightning jagged horns, and one of them is white with the two twin black horns, and one of them is black with the singular white horn. And they look very much like twins with their minor differences.
I want to go in the garden and now just do druidcraft. Flowers.
You see Doentak run off just searching and freeze in his tracks as he sees the two. They're not like small horses. They're a good size. They're probably as tall as Highminder would be, each of them.
It's a battle horse for him.
8 foot tall.
They are considered celestial.
Do they speak common?
They speak common, but only enough to get on with the travellers.
Okay.
Nice.
I want to greet them. Good day. And just go on with crouching flowers.
As you say good day, you are acknowledged by the white kirin, but not the black kirin.
I'm going to follow and kind of curiously ting them. But
For some. Sorry. I'm really not.
Doendak's just staring for a moment.
I am going to, while just standing there, look around like this to see if I can see a grasshopper.
You can search. It's an investigation check to search.
Okay.
I'm making pretty flowers.
Just making like daisy chains.
11.
I wish I was pepper.
You can't see any in the immediate brush, but you imagine if you listen at night time, it might be easier.
I'm going to approach the Kirins and greet them draconic.
They do indeed greet you in Draconic, or rather, they both nod, but only the white one speaks to you.
Were we there?
You can come into the garden too.
Oh,
She's skipping off into the.
They went
He's
off
standing
for
there
me.
staring. She's skipping off to make flowers now that she knows it's a garden, and he's decided just to walk out and follow them.
I'm going to ask...
Fine, I just run along like the.
And come running up behind.
The Naruto.
Yeah.
The first Kirin
Through the
nods.
flowers.
Says,
Flying.
he says, "Welcome, soldier from the city. How can we help you?"
We are on the pilgrimage. We have come over to your temple to rest for the day.
And find grasshoppers.
Need a,
I've
And
come
find
to
grasshoppers.
great flowers.
please excuse my eccentric party members.
I'm not eccentric.
There is no trouble.
I'm delayed.
There is balance in all things.
Indeed.
Also, how do you know these horse people aren't enjoying my flower making?
Darcy,
Calling them horse people. It's
probably not the best idea.
I wouldn't say it out loud. I definitely can't pronounce what they're
It's
actually
like, oi,
called.
how do you know these
Oi,
horse people?
Horse face. Why the long face?
I'm going to ask his names.
You're going to ask their names.
Yes.
I'm sitting like.
I am Hender. May
The
I ask your
person
names?
leading someone on a pilgrimage should surely know all of the dragon's names.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
White, Kirin responds, I am Darsu the White.
That's racist.
And he nods over at the other one and says, and this is my brother, Brovu the Black.
I'm within earshot. Just
Brovu.
praying flowers.
Brovu. Darsu and Brovu.
That sounds very Norse.
Do we have a picture of what they look like? I'm really curious.
They are twins.
It's pretty cool.
I assume you are both twins of the same.
We are of the same lineage.
Yes.
We share our birth in the same river.
And your brother, I take it he does not talk as much.
We speak to those of kindred spirits.
Basically, you're not good enough for them.
Oh, I'm seeing how this working. So one speaks to one kind, the other the other.
Yes.
Ah, that makes sense.
I assume that takes why you have various elves in different garments and tend in the temple.
They tend to the needs of the individual. It is important that each person has what is only required for them.
So they are racist.
Fair enough.
I'm just sitting on the ground within earshot.
There's like daisies and posies and all sorts of little colourful things popping up all over
Right,
the
for
place.
those, I make nice scent of daisies around everybody.
What did Daisy smell like?
I have no idea.
Really? Don't know what daisies smell like?
Very
They're
subtle.
quite fresh. Like a fresh, crisp kind of smell.
They're similar to grass smell.
It smells like hay fever to me.
Same.
Yes, that's the one.
It smells like
The
sneezes.
smell of hay fever.
It smells like sneezes.
Smells like sneezes. Well, seeing as you yourself have been commenting, they can sense the turmoil in your thoughts.
Oh, they know you're right. They know we think you're a racist.
No, this is me taking the piss out of Kane. I'm actually thinking that.
But you're listening.
I'm listening.
and
but
you're
I'm just-
considering.
I'm just going to be like, flowers.
You are listening and you are considering.
Or you can.
Renel's followers would be sensitive to the ebb and flow.
You would be, yeah.
I am considering the location of Draesal
What do you think?
because I need
He's
need
obsessed
a
with
grasshopper's
with
hind
them
leg.
grasshoppers.
What do they think of me?
Why don't you ask them?
Yo,
Fine,
dragons.
boss, what do you think of me?
Yo, what?
You walk
what
up
think
with
of
an Mildred Earth on one shoulder and a phoenix on the other going, hi, Dragon Bros.
Hey peeps.
Not even worth calling dragon bras.
No. Sup, bruh?
Sup?
Brovu tilts his head in greeting.
Which one's that?
The black.
one.
Sweet! Okay.
Oh, it's because you're dark skinned.
No, she's
No,
chaotic.
she's chaotic.
Oh. Okay, I'll take two.
But
Chaotic
you are
good.
following a path of justice and healing. He is following a
So
path
not
of
evil
righteousness.
enough.
So neither of them would speak to me because I'm just following the path.
Just ignore you.
Maybe both of them would speak to you because you are the most balanced party member.
Because you're neutral.
You are the most neutral of the party members.
I am actually technically lawful neutral, but I've been playing more chaotic neutral than anything.
I think you've just been playing true neutral more than anything else. You're like, something's killing me, kill it back.
2 hours, my
Yeah,
spine's otherwise.
The brothers are sensitive to the nature of people around them. And they can sense a sensation of intrepidation, of excitement. They can tell when people are...
I'm so curious. Tell me more.
Then ask them questions.
Are you aware of the appended corruption?
We are aware, and as
Impending
keepers,
doom.
and as keepers of balance, we strive to maintain an element of balance in our temple.
I can tell them what I know about the dragon we fought off, the crystals, and the other potential bad guys.
You
Are
want
we
to ask
not
them-
meant to tell the other dragon
Yeah, I forgot about
people about
We'll give a note to Northie and we'll get him to
No.
send this to Foopy.
I think Foopy might know by the big nasty crystal things.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah,
That
'cause
she
we
saw.
did saw.
Yeah, minor detail.
Foopy's a gatekeeper like Renelle. She's probably not as out of the loop as
Northie?
Northie, who's just like, what's going on? To be fair, he's the youngest of the Dragon Lords.
And will always be that way.
And always be the baby.
Ask them what they think of the corruption. Because this is clearly upsetting their balance.
It is upsetting Darcy's balance.
Oh, that one's loving it, isn't he?
Oh yes, Brovu loves it very much.
Jerk.
Brovu, although instructed to maintain balance, they are intrinsically in love with one or the other.
Ah, right. This makes sense.
Brovu delights in cheekiness and trouble and turmoil. He doesn't so much like the idea of a land in distress, because obviously he is a creature of the river, he is a creature of the land, but he understands war, power, deceit. It does not hold any negative in his heart. Unlike Darsu,
Complete opposite.
complete opposite.
We'll
Likes
go.
peace, tranquility, growth, nature, trade, economics.
So we would get on. Druid hippie.
They are both nature loving by nature. That's why they have hydroponics. They gather rare ingredients, rare insects, rare seeds.
Like grasshoppers.
Rare species of grasshopper.
Stop sitting on your wifey. You wouldn't have your wife kicking you every 2 minutes.
How do you spell their names?
Darsu is Darsu and Brovu is Brovu.
But
And Darsu, is he the
Darcy's
one?
Darsu the white and Brovu the black.
Right. Darsu.
we're not really good at the storytelling thing, are we?
Nope, and that's why I'm engaging you.
Hannah's quiet in the corner.
Hannah's like, wait till we do a big campaign, Hannah, it's gonna get worse.
No, it's fine because then I'm gonna play a hermit sorcerer and never speak to anyone.
I'm glad you've made your life decisions in advance.
It's a
Had
smart
you say
move.
that, already a hermit, so.
Yeah, but you're like that
Hermit
crazy
druid.
hermit.
Like that crazy
You were all like
hermit.
Merlin and Shrek.
No, you were like that robot in like Treasure Planet.
I haven't seen that in so long that I can't even picture it anymore. That makes me
It's
feel
like
really
this
sad.
little like robot that's got no brain, so it's literally just like absolutely mental. Like,
Yeah. So the white one is the good one.
Yeah, the black one's the
Or so it would appear.
yin yang.
or so it would appear.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Really make it simple.
Good guy.
They're not good or bad.
Well,
They're
not
like
good and
balanced.
bad, but
They
like,
are embodiments
the
of each
opposite of each
aspect.
other, basically. Yeah,
Yes.
I will.
But I'm right.
We're
So
only-
they're like harmony and chaos, basically.
Yes, they are harmony and chaos.
We're on the pilgrim. We do seek the blessings of the
The
Lord.
blessings.
The blessings.
Dada. I've had a long week, chap.
That's no excuse. No.
That's a good excuse in my book.
Darcy looks to his brother and says, I have no tasks to give. And Brovu smiles and says, but I always have a challenge.
Suck my dick.
Eyebrow raises, if I have any. I don't think I do.
General forehead area raises.
A challenge, you say.
Gotta have.
My interest is peaked and I turned.
My interest is peaked, so whether or not you have eyebrows.
Yes, I'm not interested.
Do Dragonborns have eyebrows?
No, we have scales.
We're
Don't have
gonna-
hair.
We're gonna take a look. and
Maybe
see
you
if
have
there's
like a
any
row of
equivalent.
spikes.
You can have
Like, you know those leaves on poison ivy?
It's not a dragon spikes.
Oh my god.
That's great.
They look at one another
I
for a
swear,
moment,
yeah, it's not in.
and they each survey you one by one.
Yeah, you do sort of have eyebrows. Let's see the eyebrows.
I want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
It's like a
eyebrows.
thick brow bone that's like this.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. General forehead area raises.
Yeah.
Like the Ninja Turtles.
Pretty much it.
As they survey, they look back and they say, "We will test your metal and harmony. If you can find a balance within yourself and understand your true purpose, we will grant you our blessing."
Ah, crap. Inner peace.
Not inner peace,
No.
an inner understanding.
We should get the monk if we need inner peace.
He's far from inner peace.
He has to have
He's
found
hearing
inner
about
peace.
our
It's been
shenanigans
months.
from someone else. and
He's
he's
making
like,
tea, who cares?
Oh yeah, we found out that like his path basically means he makes special tea, so that's what he's doing in the cave.
If he's a jade serpent, he is. We don't know if he is. He could, we think he's a guardian, so it could be
He's
something
making
else.
He's a goddamn jade serpent.
We're gonna make him a jade serpent now.
He's
Basically-
making tea for the
so
other
basically,
dragon.
he becomes a Chaiwala.
So
Didn't we steal all his
they
clothes?
propose.
Yes.
They propose a herbal remedy
Yeah, just
which
the cloak.
grants a special sleep. The sleep will allow you to enter a common dreamscape, where you must fight your inner demons and
Oh,
discover
crap.
the true reason for your pilgrimage.
Crap, is this what I think it is?
No.
I
Oh,
don't
thank
know
goodness.
What if Dondak's inner demon was the grasshopper then?
Take his
Take
hind
his
leg.
legs.
Take his hind leg.
Will you accept?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
They're like,
I have to wait till
Herbal
nightfall to
remedy,
get
yes,
grasshoppers
I mean-
anyway, so.
Well, wait tonight till I can finish a book.
Oh yeah. But it's not like any of us are gonna be able to start the book.
Yeah, you can start.
And also we need to give it to Highlander first.
Yeah, just getting it. You don't know I'm finishing it. You're seeing me reading.
I'm trying not to, but it's been a long day.
Yeah, that's fine.
Contagious, I'm sorry.
Anyone else?
Dude.
Throws back.
It's okay, it's fine. I can live with that.
Fake it till you make it.
So, they tell you to seek out the attendants and tell them that you are going to partake of, and that they will make preparations for you.
Okay.
Do I go to the drow?
Do you go to one of the drow and you let them know that you
So
want to partake?
basically, they're...
Yeah,
Do I need to, or
Yeah, just
Oh wait, actually,
mention
if
to an
they-
attendant and they will make the arrangements.
If they have like a bunch of like
you can ask
that
them.
stuff, I could ask if they actually just have grasshopper hind legs,
Yeah.
and then I'll have to find one myself.
Yes, you could.
I don't need it.
Okay, I will approach.
So
one that
basically,
doesn't
we
look
got a
fizzy.
unicorn dragon.
and a bicorn dragon?
And a bicorn.
You,
Nice.
you find one by the doorway that's offering water to passing visitors, and he points you to the hydroponic centre where they have all of their bits and pieces, and says the service there will happily get you what you need.
It's that Disney
We're
boy.
reception-
And
Accidents.
Doendak makes it quite happily skips his little coat legs over to hydroponics and like lists all the things he's ever wanted.
This
A
makes me-
single grasshopper's
as-
hind leg.
as soon as you
All
said
I've
that-
ever wanted.
As soon as you said that, it's just all I ever wanted my base hunter. Like, no. Flashbacks.
So
I find like the drow that looks closest to like Magic Brian. Now you need to do the voice.
absolutely not. No way in a million years could I do the Brian voice. No one can ever do the Brian voice. That's not replaceable. Oh, it's so funny. And Craig has no idea what we're talking about.
Nope, that's fine. I'll live life in ignorance.
I'll lend you the comic and then I'll show you the animatic. Because it's
Just listen to the whole thing. It's so good. Someone's acted it out.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh no, the DM is out.
Sometimes it's
Oh,
good
dear.
shit in internet.
Oh dear, DM is out.
And I'm gonna go find one of the people and
Tristan's done it for you.
I'm gonna follow her.
So they nod happily. They gesture for you to follow. They lead you to the.
And they don't speak that entire time because Diane can't do the
Because Jan
voice.
can't do the voice.
They silently nod their head.
They're just
and lead you on.
They nod in German.
Not in
Nods in French. Oui.
Nods in Swedish, I'll have you know.
Baguette, come on now.
It's wee wee baguette.
Obviously.
Oh,
Oui, hon baguette.
You're doing a one shot and your character has got to do that.
French.
You have to draw this.
It's literally the candlestick from Beauty and the Beast.
This makes me think. No, it makes me think
This is
of.
why we don't get anything done in D&D.
No, it makes me think of the evil
Because
guy.
I'm the world's
from-
worst distraction ever.
I love you so much.
Now you want to know what makes me think of the evil guy from Lazy Town.
Oh my goodness.
That's good, right?
You know, it's even more worrying about you saying that is just a day ago I was literally watching the pirate video because my brain was like, you are a pirate.
That's such a good song.
You're never too old for that one track from Lazy Town though.
Yeah.
Number 1.
I know!
Wait, that's from Lazy Town?
Yeah.
You are a pirate?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
The nail sort of covered it.
Yes.
Ah,
That was a good.
I see, because I've seen that.
Oh, poor uncultured Dorn.
I'm sorry, I never watched
You're such
Lazy
uncultured
Town.
swine.
except
It was
for
the-
all of the
It was like the best kids show of its time. I totally didn't watch it even when my sisters weren't watching it.
Can't say I watched it.
Right, so
Miss now.
you are led to a chamber that is separate from the main unit. There is a pot where they brew the
pardon me.
tea and a special stove there in the centre.
dragon
And
sweat.
cushions and bedding laid around. Not like proper bedding, but like a light blanket and like their pillows to keep you propped up. And they set up the station.
Instantly roll up like a caterpillar in a blanket.
They light the stove, the tea is brewing, you can see the steam rising, you can smell the floral scent coming from it. It's crisp and refreshing, but also quite relaxing, almost like a chamomile tea. It's calm.
Did I get the grasshopper?
Yes, they gave you
Drinking tea.
I can catch
they
it.
gave you some spares.
Yes. It doesn't get consumed, so I
Just in
need to
case
do
you like crush it accidentally in panic or something.
one. Just like enjoy, like yeah.
Dorna's like,
If you jump 60 feet, do you fall 60 feet?
Well, yeah, I guess.
yeah, you would.
Yeah, remember
It just triples your jump height. That's all it says.
So ideally you want to go one direction. Ideally you don't want to go.
Or just get fed.
Alternatively, you cast it on an enemy that pounces. Because then when it tries to pounce you, it will fly away.
some very confused tiger.
Jump has many uses.
I've never seen it done like that before, and now I really want to see someone do that.
It is the exclusive reason why I took it with my sorcerer. Is because I was like, well, you know, if I ever get attacked by something that pounces, jump.
Right.
Then I
I'm
just have
gonna
to
need-
disengage and run, and then it will pounce, but then it will fly away.
I'm going to make some rattling noises right next to the dick. That's probably not a good idea.
Or it will just like
Pounce
mega
60 feet on
increase
you.
its
They
pounce
lay out the cups.
strength. But yeah.
The tea is brewing. They close the door and leave you in the room.
Yeah, well, see a bit funny about this.
One of these is poison, the rest of them are fine.
They all died at the end of the campaign.
And Hyman and
Highlander wakes up and everyone's dead.
I
One
doubt
was,
he would care, to be honest.
He's like,
Eh.
Oh
Oh well. Where's the beer?
Yeah, and then he stumbles upon like the next group of adventurers doing the
Just
pilgrimage.
taking his
Just
ass.
continue like totally nonchalantly.
I know.
I suppose we should drink the tea.
Do we just say we drank the tea?
No, they would know. We
Blue
clearly
pill or red pill?
Well,
don't doubt you
how
try
much?
first.
How much should we drink?
The whole thing.
Chug it.
I'm
Do I
already
drink? Can I drink
You're
the?
like, downed it.
Can I just drink the whole pot of tea before anyone else can drink it?
Don't doubt never wakes up.
It's like in
Why
a
are
cauldron
you not
urn.
chaotic?
It's not a little
Oh,
thing. It's like a proper
full
brewing.
cauldron. Okay.
It's a proper brewing station.
Okay.
Yeah,
How much do we need to drink? Just
Cup.
like
Cup of tea.
a cup of tea then.
Cup of tea or something like that. Read my book.
And there's
Well-
no kimonos anywhere. Because we need kimonos.
Disappointing.
Steals one from the.
Yes.
Oh wait,
Dressing gowns.
before we do that, can I use hide in plain sight so that if they do just come to kill us while we're asleep, I could
Hide under the
disappear.
blanket and
I
no
could
one
just
can
be
see
hidden.
you.
Like they move the blanket, so it's just I'm not there.
It's on
You
the
are
blanket.
one with the blanket.
Just ninja hold up against
I don't think there's any point in using trace or hide within plain sight. Also, that only really works in the woodlands, as far as I
Remember,
remember.
you're gonna be passed out, so
It does technically work anywhere, I think, but I need access to.
You just end up like Inspector Clouseau when he's up against like the patterned wallpaper, like this.
It
In,
takes
like,
a while.
dwarf suit.
It takes a while for you to become calm and get some rest. Because yes, it is a strange circumstance, but it's comfortable enough. You can smell the tea from in the air around you, and slowly but surely you drift off to sleep. And because Hendar is bright enough to have a book in his claws when he did so, it promptly bumps in your face when you fall asleep. I've done that once or twice in my life.
I've done that with my phone and it really hurts.
Yeah, that
Try heavy
Like
books.
the edge of my phone on my eye.
I'm blind, don't know.
It's not a usual drifting off to sleep. It's almost like you feel the heaviness. It's like your body's sort of sinking into the ground. And it's like your eyes close and you open them, you're still in the room, and you close. And it's just the steam in the room.
And those
And you
wind
close.
chimes just like ding.
And as you open your eyes again, you're outside.
are we all there?
You sit up, look around, stone deck,
Are we on like a bed?
sitting up to,
Are we on a bed or just on the ground?
on the ground.
Pop up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ping Divine Sense.
At least let me finish. Before you get excited. Also, you don't detect anything.
Wasted one.
Daenerys sits up slowly and brings herself to her feet. Triss does the same. Northy didn't get a chance to drink the tea but he was Peter and him are now sitting on your shoulders just looking confusedly at each other and Northy's just giving him the eyeballs. They're just like staring each other out. But you know he's a cockeyed goose honking phoenix who's probably gonna win.
They just
You know what I think of whenever you talk about your honking phoenix? I think of that stupid chicken from Moana.
You got the one defunct phoenix.
Yes, perfect.
Your phoenix is defunct.
I was more thinking
Wait.
he's like a chicken that pretends to be a phoenix, like the penguin from like Wallace and Gromit. But yes, that's fair.
Did Julius Caesar take a swig of the tea?
Yes,
with
he definitely did.
With
He
a little
definitely did.
teacup.
I share everything with Julius
Julius
Caesar.
Especially them booty shorts.
Fine, you can have Julius Caesar.
He's completely useless.
We're gonna have to fight his inner demons too now.
It's just too much cheese.
I will add another.
It turns out his inner demons are rats because rats eat mice.
A giant rat.
You are
It's just like a
outside.
skeeper.
The area looks familiar, but there's no temple.
Hmm.
It's almost like it had never been built.
Huh.
The ground is marshy, you can see and hear the river. There are twisting logs and twisting trees. You can hear the chirps of the insects, the croak of frogs. There's the nightlife as you realise that it's dark above with the glittering starlight peeking between the trees.
I cast aid.
Congratulations, you cast aid.
Well, you get 10 hit points. 10.
Yay.
Please write carefully somewhere your temporary hit points, Anna. We couldn't work out what your health was when we were leveling you up.
Oh, this was like all my actual health. I just scored it out rather than.
Yes,
Rubbed it out.
your actual health was higher than what it should be for your level.
Yeah, but there was.
Oh, you had
What was
22.
there for-
You had 22 temporary hit points.
You had
from
scored
me.
out 87. Was that what your health was?
83 was what you scored out.
Well, whatever I had here was
Yeah.
my health.
Yeah, so we're right.
So we're right now.
Yeah, the box underneath is for temporary hit points.
Mhm.
That's why we were getting
Because we were like,
confused.
why did you got 105 and 83 in the same box? Because that was not correct. We did the maths, we're like, you should not have 105 hit points.
No, we had
You had
20 extra.
You had
for
22
something,
for me, yeah.
So,
So what extra are we getting just now?
10 each. Everybody but me! Because I like you.
Because you suck.
I can take it back.
Please don't. Just take hers.
I got 10 hit points, I don't care.
Actually, yeah, she does technically get 10 hit points with the dragons.
Yeah, well, bite me.
Yes, she does.
Maybe I will on Dragon
I'll
Ball.
bite you back.
My bite will be more effective.
I can grow bigger teeth.
Weird flex. Okay.
Keeps me happy. Who cares?
The best flags.
Anyway, I'm gonna.
Welcome to the Vanilla River.
This is how it should be.
This is how it is without the temple.
So I'm there as well, even though I was the other racist dragon stick. Yeah.
We're all here.
We're just going to call them the racist dragons from now on. Is that what I'm going to have to live with on the internet?
Yes!
That's
We
the
get
title
for
of the
making
video.
them different races
Racist
and only talking to
dragons.
white or black people.
You're like purple or something.
Close enough.
Yeah, but
It's pretty much black, right?
I'm pretty sure you're just making this worse for yourself at this point.
I'm the secret racist.
You're
It's
just,
not so secret, apparently.
Marielle, you're projecting too much.
And I'm just jealous I'm not black. I'll just
I
become
am
a black
going to
dragon.
be taken down
I'm
from
sure I've
YouTube
got,
and it's
like-
all your fault, okay? When my life goes down the drain, it's your fault.
I'm sure I've got some purple in my disguise kit. We can go through that.
No, I'll just turn into a black dragon.
Is that in your-
Or a green one. Dark green.
Secret Shrek.
You're in a swamp.
Oh my god.
Is
What are
that,
you doing in my swamp?
I feel like Shrek is accurately everybody's inner demon.
Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Guys, in character.
Because we don't have a lot
I
of
did
time.
that in character.
What is this lore
You're
that you
telling me
speak
that
of?
Shrek is not in our every campaign, so
Shrek is generic.
every swamp has a Shrek.
Exactly. In D&D, he's just an orc.
I would have written it, but
Just
you
an
guys
ogre.
are.
Where did you get ogres in D&D?
Anyway,
I get that.
I'm gonna prod you and try and move you somewhere. I'm gonna by the river.
Alright, let's go find our inner
Yes.
demons,
Down to the
guys.
river where they were born. That sounds great.
Well, is it hard to move in?
It's difficult terrain. You're in a swamp.
Can I use alter self to give myself webbed feet so it's easy to walk around in?
To attack.
Do you not already have webbed feet?
No. I have normal limbs.
The most useless aquatic dragon ever.
You may.
That means I don't get. It's not difficult for me anymore.
No, it's a normal move.
Who use?
It's about half for everyone else.
Can I just cast
Highlander
jump?
Turns into dragon and flies.
Amander's got the
Circle
mud
that.
walking boots, yeah.
And he's also my lift everywhere because I gave him
Also
100
walk
goals.
faster.
It's okay, I picked this creature so he couldn't grapple it. If it comes to it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh well, that's that done.
Should have just chosen levitate.
Haha!
What?
Starting at 8th level, moving through non-magical difficult terrain costs me no extra movement.
And doing that, just start skipping again.
I can join. I'm
Just
not.
turns into dragon and flies. Screw you guys.
Give me time to
You're
level
gonna do that?
Nah, it's not worth it.
Triss is in like high heels and velour in a swamp. She's
Yeah,
like,
but they're fly high, so she's not gonna lose her.
Is
like,
it dark?
boot.
I apparently
It's
have
dark.
advantage on
Is it-
saving throws against
It's
plants
night.
and magic
It's dark.
created.
I'm gonna take out my mobile torch. My flaming sword.
Takes out
Many uses.
many
It's
uses.
just like a sparkler.
I'm gonna create a magical sparkler now.
Alright, I'm gonna keep.
My friend sent me a photo earlier with sparklers.
So what is the reason for your journey?
Oh yeah, you have to give reasons, don't we?
To take that monk on a pilgrimage, right?
That's mine.
Yeah.
That's not the only reason you're on a pilgrimage.
Do I have a reason?
Do we have to say it? Because then everyone else knows the reason.
Mine is
So you
also-
might know your physical purpose, but now that I've given you story, have you actually thought about it?
Is it literally just our backstory?
Nope.
Your
Your reason for being here.
Yeah.
Are you here for honest reasons? Are you not? Are you genuinely on the pilgrimage?
I am.
I feel
What
like
is your-
Highlander's definitely not here for honest reasons.
What is your reason for traveling?
Would Highlander be stuck here forever because he probably has no legitimate reason for traveling besides
Yes, he
fear?
probably would be, or he'd be destroyed by something.
He
Chinese.
really
He was promised
missed out.
Chinese by the
Hey,
paladin.
I
That's his reason for being here.
Can I admit why I thought I'm going to take a look around? Hey, roll it.
Perception check.
Yeah. 15.
Swamp.
Just nothing. My reason is
Okay.
Don't bash that elbow, bro.
That's what that dude said when I ran into the milkshake machine. He was like, "Oh, watch yourself." I was like,
Oh, thanks. After I do it,
"Fucks." Just have a
I'll remember that
bruise
next
on my
time.
leg.
I really wanted to move the milkshake.
That would've
machine
helped
today
me,
'cause
like,
it's
5
there's
seconds
like
It's
ago.
a
it's
little tingle gap to
no,
like
it's 'cause
sidestep.
Keely
Daenerys.
moved the thing over.
this is how
After staring at each other for a while, not contemplating, you feel a sudden thud in your back. Take 9 points of damage.
Are we even fighting?
All of us?
No, just me.
Roll initiative.
Crap.
Damn it. Wait, was that all of us took 9 points of damage?
No,
or
just-
No, just an hour.
Right, okay.
Just me.
13.
Not happy about that. Oh, maths
15.
is not my strong
Oh
point
wait,
right
I
now.
should take advantage of over here. I got 17, but... Oh no.
What did you get?
I had 17.
2 seconds, I didn't roll it yet because I was doing maths. 9, did you say?
Yes, 9.
Okay.
Oh, we're fighting there, aren't we?
I'm pretty much back to my normal HP now.
I rolled at random to determine who I was going to attack there. If you guys weren't going to think about it.
I was thinking.
I was thinking.
Nobody was talking about it.
Well, I couldn't say a word. They were
Oh,
all
well, I
talking.
was thinking, but like...
Yeah, well, that's the point. You have to learn.
realistically, Doendak is here because he's just because he's here.
Well, I've got 2 reasons.
Well, now you've
now.
got to think about it.
I have 2 reasons.
Now you need a purpose.
What was my purpose?
Oh, you all get extra 10 hit points.
To-
11 hit points.
To find
11?
11
find
10 hit points.
Wilson.
Why 11?
Because it's 5.
So,
Once he enters battle, his aura starts.
So it's
Was
on
it not-
top of
was
what
it
we've got.
10?
You
Well-
you get 10 from 8, and my aura gives you 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 12 initiative.
Cool.
Okay.
Doendak,
Hello.
what do you think?
What do I think about what?
What do you think about your journey?
About Brexit.
Oh, right. Oh, that's why we rolled initiative. Okay. Things about the journey. Damn.
I see you can hit.
Just like you take 9, but like I just get like 3d20s of damage.
You should have taken heal.
Oh,
Someone might get smooshed.
It's your problem.
What do you know so far?
what do I know so far?
Yeah, what
about
do you know so
it?
far? I've told you lots of things about this world so far.
Check
There's a
them.
corruption spreading through the land. Some of the dragons are trying to take all the power for themselves. It's probably not a good thing for them to do that.
You know it's affected your home?
Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, I guess I probably was just going along for the ride until we got back home and then saw that sort of corruption.
And yet you kept travelling.
Yeah.
I'll give you a moment.
Probably be good
Triss.
to stop all of that stuff.
Triss, what's happened on your journey?
Oh,
Right.
shit, man.
I got these awesome shots.
Well,
Triss came for the shinies, but now that she knows more...
I mean, Triss was technically there because she was looking for a friend, but then she just sort of
Sidetracked it.
joined into your group because shinies and finding a friend, just bonus.
You were looking for a friend?
Yeah, that's why I was in this land to start with.
Oh.
But
I kind of got sidetracked.
yeah, well,
Screw the friend. Gold.
I'm traveling anyway, so might as well travel with other people.
Made some friends along the way.
Make some fast stacks.
Yeah.
Norfie. What else?
Yeah, I don't care about you guys.
Guess home, I'm friends with the Dragon Lord. He's this big. Lives in my hood. Whenever someone says they don't believe you, like the displacer beast made your image.
I guess we're helping people. I don't know if we are. We're just sort of getting rid of stuff in our way, aren't we?
Right. What's your AC?
Oh shit.
I think it's 15.
16.
You are fine. Hinder, what's your AC at the moment?
18.
Well, you're okay just now. Triss, what's your AC?
15.
You have been hit. Dondak, what's your AC?
17.
You have been hit as well. Triss, that is 7 points of damage. Dondark, that is also 7 points of damage.
I assume this is going to be
It's the
magical
most
damage.
average number to roll, 2d6s.
You don't see the force, but you feel it. You take it in the chest, you take it to the side of the head, you feel it in your legs as it comes out of nowhere.
6.
Hindar.
Me. I first travelled with the monk to protect him on his pilgrimage. He sought refuge somewhere else.
That was not the reason for your pilgrimage.
Well,
That was the reason you assumed for your pilgrimage.
that's the way I came to the land with. I have taken oath of protection. I'm here to protect.
No, you're not.
Oh, crap.
You are a paladin
Yeah.
on his oath quest. You have to complete the pilgrimage to become a knight.
My ascension to knighthood.
Because you travel with another does not mean that it is
Just.
your journey. And you forgot all about it.
Yeah, that sounds about right for me.
You were too busy thinking, oh, these other people. But now there's a bigger picture.
There's me.
There's a bigger picture and you forgot all about it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's why I write stuff down.
You should. It's an Eris.
It's true.
What do you want to do?
What do I want to do?
What do you want to do?
In life, or? Well, my goal at the moment is to find the source of the corruption and stop it or destroy it so that my land can go back to the way it was and my people can stop dying.
Daenerys, you feel a breeze in the air behind you. You turn to face, and almost like a shimmering shape, just like you in the air is there. And then it dissipates in the air and rises up. Your purpose is fulfilled, and you awaken.
Oh, we're gonna be here for a long time, guys, aren't we?
I passed out. Could be like,
This would be the one
Daenerys
thing
has been
that
paying
kills
attention.
Highlander.
I didn't even hear what she said.
I can repeat it.
She remembered that she was an oath-bound druid who's aiming to be an orc druid in her circle and was tasked with destroying the source of corruption. And she stuck to her guns.
Yes, I have.
Dondak.
Yes.
There are multiple options to this encounter.
I mean, that feels like it makes sense. After seeing the corruption spread so far, it would make sense that I'd want to seek out the source and destroy it so that my people are safe.
You suddenly realise that there's more to adventure than just
Murder.
following a group.
Yeah, rolling along and shooting things.
So you're no longer the hunter of your land, you are now the hunter of the corruption.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Dondak. You found a purpose, and you awaken.
We found a purpose!
This is the first time Dondak has had a purpose the whole 10, 11 levels.
Stonefetcher.
Stonefetcher.
Doendak Corruption Hunter.
That makes you feel special
Writing
now.
that down in pen so it's the best one.
It doesn't have to be everyone's. Everyone can have their own reason for travelling. And Triss, what would you like to do?
Hey, I'm a dragonborn. I like to be selfish.
There's more than one option to this scenario.
You can murder our way out.
You wake up and be like,
We wake up to see like the cockeyed stare down between Mildred and the honking phoenix.
Yes.
Pour tea.
It's just like, I've got more demons to fight.
Do you want to?
No.
take
One purpose is enough for now.
Just what are you thinking? As you've come to this new land, discovered it's in need, you have your own adventure to fulfill, and a lot of new friends around you. And a force fighting you from all sides. What do you want to do?
I mean, I guess I want to stop it before it gets to my land and my people and my friends.
Do you? As a chaotic soul?
I mean, I've kind of skipped town and come here, so I mean, I would rather it didn't get rid of this place that I'm now in.
Are you hoping that I'll say that's right for you?
I don't know!
Because you don't sound convinced.
I never sound convinced in anything, so that's not surprising.
See, Darryl had a whole round to think and realised that he chose to do D&D for no reason at all, but since then has fought an actual dragon and has realised that actually, you know what, this adventuring malarkey is pretty serious. But Triss isn't serious. Triss was never on the journey for a pilgrimage. She was never on it for the glory of helping this people.
No.
You were travelling for the sake of travelling. Do you do it because of your friends? Do you fight this force that's fighting you?
Yes, I like these people now.
Do you fight Highlander's honour? In the shadow of the half-giant that's going to take all the shinies off you at the end of it. Are you going to fight back, or are you going to keep thinking?
I'll keep thinking. I'll take it.
It'll take a minute.
Getting smacked.
Triss is fine.
I'm not.
You are not. I rolled good. 14 points of damage.
Yow.
Smack, smack. Invisible forces
We did
They're
it.
wailing on me.
wailing on you.
This is the sort of thing that Highlander would have been sitting there until he actually died,
Or
or
physically
he would have
destroyed.
just been immediately just gone. Like, he would have just been immediately, like, purpose gone.
His purpose is to
He would be
become a
like,
bartender.
beer, shiny's gone.
Like, yeah, like, that's it. He just, like, he sits up, just shouts, beer, shiny, and then wakes up.
Hey, now what do you want to do?
Oh, crap.
There are options. What do you want to do?
Well, as a Dragonborn, technically I'm always there to improve myself.
No, Dragonborns are actually there to worship the dragons.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
The
that bio
dragons
lie.
worship dragons.
That bio lie.
Which bio were you reading?
One in the handbook.
Really? It doesn't say.
I'm pretty sure it
They're
says.
born of dragons. They literally revere them.
I worship one dragon, work for the other. I have two things. Brew it in the areas.
Oh, I hate that this isn't just an alphabetical order for ease.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I want my knighthood. I want my wings.
Paladin does not have very lawful aligned wants, does he?
I really should have thought more into this and writ it down.
Are you going to take another round of punishment?
Yes.
Okay then.
He had a discipline. Trapped him in a cave.
Give me discipline, Daddy.
Triss, are you going to fight back? Or are you going to find a purpose?
Well, I mean, my purpose that I've had written down from the start is to make a name for myself and to find my friend. But I haven't found my friend,
And,
and I haven't made a name for myself.
Are you starting to realise what you want to do now?
So, I guess these are also my friends now, so... I'll
A
fight.
hero is a pretty good title, Triss.
I'll fight to help them, and they're fighting to help everyone else. So, if I keep them alive, they can help everyone else.
And you might find your name in the process. I think finding a name for yourself is a worthy dream. And you awaken.
I get my ass handed to me.
Because you've never been aligned with the party in the same way. These two were given purposes for their quests. Doandak has thought and decided, yeah, I'll be an adventurer now. I'm not just going to be the saddle of the giant anymore. But I knew that you
After
are...
he was kidnapped from the tavern.
What did you say your purpose
To find a name for myself and to help you guys.
Taking more damage, am I?
9 points of damage.
Figure it out. You
This is magical damage, I take it.
You know what's funny is I've not been doing the multi-attack.
Hey,
6 more points of damage.
you roll a second time.
No, you can take 6 more points of damage for not using your brain.
Are they magical damage?
It depends. It's just called slam.
Just slam damage.
Slam damage.
Just bludgeoning, is it?
Hinder. Are you going to fight back?
Spotlight.
Or are you going to have to think about your purpose a bit longer?
Yeah, probably. I'm going to get my ass handed to me.
Well, you've got options. He's not even... Craig, you're no good at charisma and thought processes.
No, we both know this. So I should play barbarian and hit things.
Should have been a fighter, Chris.
Should have been
Yeah.
a fighter, Craig.
I like the paladin sound. It sounds cool.
If you can't figure this out, you're going to have to defeat your demon some way or another.
Do I have to fight one or all of them?
You're one.
My one.
Your
one.
70 split personality.
that's the problem. You don't know which like dream is the true one.
Inception.
I'm here to protect others. And become a knight. Be nice. To be more than just bodyguard.
You were never a bodyguard.
For one session, he was the bodyguard.
He believed he was the bodyguard.
No, the half giant took that role. I don't know what I want anymore.
Are you going to keep taking this punishment? Are you going to do something about it?
I'm going to shout face me, and yeah, I'm going to just angrily shout at them.
If you die in your dreams, do you have life?
Inception.
I was thinking of Scary
Nice.
Terry.
You feel the breeze as the blow tries to
help,
hit
but you
you,
can't
as though it
help, bitch.
misses going past you.
Aw, bitch.
Swipe that general direction.
Turns out we can
Roll
fight
with
all.
disadvantage.
Oh, here it comes.
I rolled a 14 and 11 plus 10.
14, 11 plus 10?
Yeah.
You're plus 10 to hit now.
3 from sword, 3 for strength, 4 for efficiency.
Oh wow, you're plus 10 to hit now.
No, it's always.
So just rolling strength.
That will hit, yes.
12 fire damage and 2 radiant. Then I'm going to swipe again at him.
Yeah, you've got multi-attack. Perfect.
I assume with disadvantage.
With this at disadvantage.
It's smallest one's 14. I rolled 4 and the lowest one plus 10.
Miss. Miss. One of those hits. Only one of those hits you. Except I keep rolling really good. 14 points of damage. Destroy all of these ones over here because you guys were thoughtful, didn't think of whacking them. Highlander would have whacked.
Yeah.
Oh, Highland would probably one shot. Attacks with disadvantage, rolls 2 20s.
I know. Plus +1,000,000. Hinder.
Yeah, I'm thinking badly.
Oh, could I cast jump on Mildrenor? Because Mildrenor can fly. So Mildrenor can just go boom.
I don't know if that counts, but maybe it'll work for
Triple blinks.
Julius Caesar.
He can just
It
jump.
just becomes a kangaroo rat.
Julius Caesar would be able to jump from like the floor up onto your shoulder. Yes. It only lasts.
There's-
It'll
there's
last
Tr-
forever.
There's Tristan doing that, testing the jump spell on a mouse. So now it's just sitting
I'm
there
not
with the
one
tea.
for testing on animals, but yes.
We need someone to speak with animals to tell Julius Caesar
I need
what's
to
up.
learn-
Right, so
Speak
you're
with
telling
animals.
Julius Caesar what they're up to. You're casting spells, and you're like, "Come on, boy."
I've got to speak with animals, so.
Yeah, tell them what we're doing so we're not just making him jump.
You're training your mouse.
Just
Go on,
get a little
Julius,
tiny hoop.
jump.
Yes, mouse circus.
In them shorts, down.
Yes.
You don't think
He's the
or
main
attack.
attraction.
I'm going to attack you again.
Obviously.
I'm going to cast
Who's my
channel,
glamorous
channel divinity.
assistant, Julius
What
Chaser?
does your German
And then you're
divinity do?
It's my white
All
scales.
the way down to
Your
the
what?
floor.
White
and he's
scales
like,
get plus
it's
2 AC,
big.
resistance to all bludgeon and piercing damage. No matter.
I
I
didn't draw
know.
in my picture.
23.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
I think that jump is the only
12 points of
spell
damage.
source of
Now, is that
gain in
half?
the whole book.
I don't know, is it?
Because it's not magical, is it?
I presume it's not magical.
Right. So yeah, it's halved and then it's reduced by 3 or reduced by 3 then halved.
Reduced by 3 then? I don't know.
Well, you're the DM. You...
I've never seen this before. This is
Well,
custom.
This is heavy armored master and the resistance.
Wait, I don't know, what order you do it? I think it's 6.5 dozen.
So it's half the minus 3.
I don't know.
So what do you roll? 12.
Yeah.
I take 3 damage.
Taking a spell list.
Not what I can do, guys.
Just
Yeah.
think what your purpose is.
I'm thinking while hitting things.
A protector, a knight, a traveller. He's been told by several dragon lords what he needs to do and he still doesn't know.
I forget I should be taking notes,
Tiny
Benny.
hut.
I asked.
Cenarius was given a purpose and you were given a similar one and you weren't even listening.
I was listening, I forget.
You spoke to Toira.
But like,
Which one
if
was
you
that one?
can-
The-
you can
Literally
change
the
your
second to
spell
last
slots
one we
whenever
did.
you
Yeah,
want.
I know, but
Oh,
people
Tyler.
said it wasn't useful.
Like that.
It's an impenetrable.
Did anyone take
I
notes
know.
of what the dragons talked to you
But
about?
what size is Highlander?
Does anyone
Oh,
take
cat-
notes of what the dragons have been telling you?
Yes.
I do have notes in
I
my.
have notes telling you what the
notebook.
dragons are called. Useful.
The important
What was
notes.
I wrote stuff for.
What was Tyra saying? 'Cause I can't remember.
I don't have notes for that because I had.
I know she created crystal.
All
Basically
the dragon,
what Dondak said.
all the
Was that
dragons.
the one I missed?
All the dragons can create them, but
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that all the dragons can create them, that certain dragons are trying to get the power for themselves.
take
That's
all
a
the
bad
power as opposed
thing.
to some of the power, and that disrupts the balance of the whole land because the dragons shouldn't be taking that much power for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you should stop that or it will probably destroy the world.
Yeah,
Probably.
that'd be a pretty solid way to become a knight. I feel as well.
It's pretty noble. Pretty
And if
brave.
you have to get blessings from each of the dragon lords to get your title,
Yeah.
considering that there's a dragon that's corrupt, might make that difficult.
I can kill it.
I shouldn't be giving you hints, but
I'm
We
back.
must slay the corrupt dragon. The size of a mountain. So further.
you remember what we told you about gold dragon diplomacy?
Gold dragons don't take.
yeah, they
Obviously
don't get
until they get
involved
certain
in
age.
politics.
No, they are political, but they don't get involved in combat.
The other way around. Yeah, I remember now.
They rather talk it over than beat him senseless.
And they send their
They send their grunts to do it.
grunts. They send their trusted to deal with it.
I will slay the dragon and send to Vanquist.
A bit selfish.
And save the land.
A bit selfish, but you know what?
Metagaming pigeon.
No. Cool. I love the
Begin your
metagaming vision.
descent to the dark paladin trail.
That's fine.
You feel the shimmering mist in front of you. You see its shape before you, almost a mirror of yourself.
Do I like the look of it?
Do you?
No, I don't think I do. It's like, no, not that. Just one.
You're like, damn, yes.
That's it.
Turn around, let me see who that is.
As it rises as a mist into the night above, you slowly to awake. Your friend's already awake, doing whatever mayhem they've been
Scrap!
doing with the poor mouse.
Julius Cheeser
We were
is
probably also
jumping
drawing on his
around
face,
like
I mean, at this
beast.
point.
Fine,
He was
it's all-
asleep for so long.
It's all white scales. We'll go away eventually.
You awaken. How do you feel?
I feel like crap. I'm going to the garden.
I feel like I have a sense of purpose, which is good.
I'm relieved because I've been watching you the whole throughout all the episodes we've done so far, and I feel like you've been like, "What am am I doing in this D&D group?
I had questioned it a few
it,
times,
bro.
like, what even is keeping Doendag here at this point? I suppose I did just
Hi,
kind of have
Mender,
to
because
think
we'd probably
about
kill
it.
you if you tried to
Oh,
leave.
well, I suppose that's true.
You go back to the garden.
I'm going back to the garden.
I'm
Okay.
going to go back to the garden also. Make
I assume it's-
flowers.
I am going
Is
to...
it night time?
It's still night, yes.
There's an actual night.
It's night.
Night, night,
Night, night.
Betty
Oh,
bye
you
time.
can find a grasshopper now and cast jump
You
on it.
don't-
So you can just go...
I'm so fucking obsessed with the grasshoppers.
I'm so obsessed with
I'm
this
going
one
to see
jump.
that, yes.
I just,
Going
because I
right
like that
now.
it's like...
You both rush back to the garden, but not to meet the dragons, but to
No,
cast jump on the first grasshopper you can find.
What does jump do?
It,
Just make
tri-
a jump.
Ripples.
it triples jump height. That's all it does.
Grasshoppers
that's literally
grasshoppers
all
can
it
already
says.
jump quite high, can't they?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. We find the thing with the highest
It
jump
goes over
height. and
Highlander's
cast
So
jump.
on Dak and Triss, one of you make an investigation check with advantage to
Oh,
find
yeah.
an insect to cast this on.
18?
I'll let you roll it, actually.
18.
Nice.
You run in the garden, you listen, you hear the chirp, you're like, over there! And the pair of you dart over to the corner of the garden to find the source of it, where you quite happily see a little couple of crickets hopping about in this
Jump.
little grassy
Like
area.
multiples.
You find multiple, yeah, there's a few of them popping around
I can
together.
only cast it on one, I think. I need to find it.
While the pair of you
It
are
also
doing
takes
that,
a spell slot to
so
do
now
this.
if you make yourself at home, you take a seat among the grass, and you start
Lies
casting
out in
Druid
the
Craft.
grass and surrounds myself in flowers.
Druid Craft.
Yeah,
Power
it
Angel.
is straight up.
Flower Angel.
Darcy
J
Darcy
spell.
walks with approval and comes and sits beside you, and two cast Druid Craft.
Oh my god, yeah.
His flowers are more lotuses and more
Ooh,
exotic plants, but you know, it's silent and peaceful and meaningful. And you feel the tranquility of the moment as he sits with you.
Nice.
I'm finding a quiet corner of people.
You're not going to greet the dragons?
I approach the dark
I'm trying to
dragon.
think of like flowers that would be native to
You
where
smile
I am, that
brightly.
would be pretty.
Yeah,
And he
sure.
nods at you approvingly. And although your motives are no longer chaotic, they are meaningful. And he admires that you are still a free spirit in comparison to many of the others that he's met. And
So you're more of a hippie than I am. And I'm the literal one rolling in flowers right now.
you know when there are people that they're not like their behavior is off, but the meaning is good. Have you never met people like that?
Yes.
You are one of those tricksters for life that does it because they enjoy it. You have found your life enjoyment and life meaning. And he is proud of you for finding that.
Good
And-
job, buddy.
Dornax happily casts a jump on everything he sees.
Well, it does cost one
Spell slot.
first level spell slot.
Jump.
Oh, wait.
Or we jump crickets.
It's the. It's,
Yeah, I'm gonna find Darcy. And kind of,
I'm trying to
it's
think.
the
Darcy
only spell
Is
of
resting
Jade.
with Daenerys
That's it.
and does not greet you.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
think.
there we go.
The creature's jump
Crap.
distance
I'm
is the
trying
gonna
to
walk
think,
over to
right?
spell.
What sort of flowers would be
Not
native to where
walk.
I am that I fancy? Because I want to try and press this dragon.
You choose
There are
an object.
unique purple
You can
flowers
see
of the
within
Feywild
range.
that you would know about.
A door,
I'm
a
gonna
box,
do that.
chest,
You're gonna do that?
set of manacles, padlock,
He
any other
he's
object
very
that
he's
contains
very
the
happy.
mundane
Like he
or
smiles
magical
each
means
time
that
you make
prevents
one bloom.
access. And
I
Like
lost
it's kind of like a little horsey grin, like a little tug up the upper part of his neck.
But
It
also,
looks
when you
weird,
cast the
but
spell,
you
the
know
loud
it's meaningful.
knock is audible
I'm
from
gonna
as far
go
away
to
as 300
Guys,
feet.
and
I need that.
you go up to Brovu.
I'm disheartened in myself. So,
Welcome to
agreed.
the life of a paladin who might be lawful, but is not necessarily good.
Yeah, I kind of need to be.
Maybe not.
Like,
You can be lawful.
yeah, I might have to check my.
Can technically be lawful neutral.
He looks at you. And he smiles, a mischievous smile, and says,
I don't like that.
"It seems you found a place in your heart you did not expect."
No, I did not.
You get for being a selfish prick.
Emily, your ass next.
Bring it, bitch.
He says, "I will bless your party, and I will impart a gift. It is important that you recognize that there is chaos and order in each object, within each of you. Learn to recognize and appreciate that part of you, because it is you." And he bestows Triss with the blessing.
Favorite.
Triss he summons to you a silver pendant with a almost enamel-like butterfly. The amulet of butterflies. While you wear this, you can cast at will dancing lights, but they appear as an illusory butterflies instead of normal lights.
Oh, awesome.
You can also cast Fairy Fire or Featherfall by expending a charge. It has 3 that recharge every morning.
Nice.
While you wear this amulet, illusory butterflies follow you everywhere.
I'm kind of scared of butterflies, but okay.
Just make them go behind you.
Just think of
Yeah.
think of Foopy every time you wear it.
Little
Foopy
foopies.
dragon.
Or
We're just all northeast. Just
All
little
northeast.
He's going to be so excited.
Like he's like, oh, they're so small. Look at their wings. They're like mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of grumble the dragon.
What were the
what-
conditions of it? Like what?
3 charges that recharge each morning for casting Fairy Fire or Featherfall.
Featherfall, yeah.
And you can cast Dancing Lights as illusory butterflies at will.
Fairy Fire's pretty good, right?
Yeah,
I've got
I
it
feel
too.
like crappy here.
Are you starting to see that there's more to your characters than you thought?
I suck at this kind of thing. You know this.
Have you suddenly realised that roleplay's a lot harder than you thought? I was hoping.
I've stuck to my
all
track
along.
pretty much.
You have always been really good at just following the road and going and taking it as it comes.
You know, like as soon as Renell gives those instructions, I'm like, on it.
I do more roleplay stuff with Roller. I just. I don't
You
know.
didn't think with the one shot that it would be
I
necessary.
didn't like sit to think about what Doandag's up to.
So Hindar has
What's his goal?
begrudgingly gone
Oh,
back
that
into
was
the
pretty
temple, allowed himself to be escorted to the
skeletal
bedchamber,
stuff
and
when
is
we
just
first ran, though.
Yeah.
crossed
Yeah.
his arms and just sat there pounding with the little steam coming out of his nose like he usually does when he's angry. Doandak is still
Face
running
mother.
around the garden chasing a cricket that's jumping way too high.
I want to cast jump on myself, but I don't want to take the fall damage of jumping.
You can
I'll
jump.
catch
You
you.
can jump that way.
I'll catch
Jump,
you.
I'll catch you. I'll catch you.
You can catch Featherfall.
You can cast Featherfall!
No.
You will only catch me.
No. You go, I'm gonna cast jump. You go, yeah, I'll cast Featherfall. You cast jump. You jump into the air. It's like,
I also cast jump. Now, what we do
Wait,
is,
could you
is
stack
Highlander still in the
jump?
car?
No.
Aww.
If Highlander's still in the car, get the horse and cart come over here, then you jump and land on Highlander. He's a good
No,
cushion.
'cause he'd
When
kill
you were
me.
saying jumping on the bed earlier, I thought we could just both jump on top of
Yeah, so much.
Oh, the
So
next time.
funny,
The
though.
next time.
He just
we're
stays
jumping
asleep
on
the
bed.
entire time.
it was possible to fight and win.
Yeah, I made a good start.
I knew what my
We gave it a
purpose
shot.
was, so I was like,
You take a moment.
Susie.
It rolls a disadvantage though.
It's invisible.
Darsu takes you around hydroponics journal, shows you many flowers that you can practice your druid craft with, and helps you improve your spellcasting.
I'm going to thank him.
You're surprised when you are greeted by Brovu in the garden,
Oh yeah.
and although he does not align with you specifically, he admires the entertainment you are getting from trying to make a cricket jump way higher than you should.
The expenditure of a valuable spell slot.
You're going to bed in a minute, it's fine.
Ah, that's true. That's true.
How do you feel?
Grumpy.
Anything you would like to do while you have a chance to
There's
be
a sulking dragon born.
Is
but
there
he's always
anything you
sulking,
would
so
like
there's
to
no
do?
difference.
while at the temple? Anything you want to ask the dragons or learn about the world while you're here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to. Well,
Can I ask one of these workers that have all these apocryphy things?
Apothecary.
What these elemental mud jars are that I've had like since the start? Because I only just remembered they're
You've
in
got
my
them
inventory. I have,
have some of
jars
those
of
as
elemental
well.
mud.
from the mud methods.
yes,
Yeah.
we've had them for like 10 sessions now.
They offer to purchase them. They suspect that it'll help the growth of their magical plants that they maintain. How many jars do you have?
I've got 2.
They will give you 50 gold for both jars.
I will give them both jars. I will take 50 gold. Did the grasshopper hind legs cost anything?
No, they were quite happy to give you the grasshopper hind legs.
Can I sell mine too?
Yes, of course, they will happily accept that. Renal, while you're sitting in the garden, Darcy would like to ask a favour of you.
Okay.
There is a dragon lord in the mountains to the north,
Mm-hmm.
and she often comes by when she travels. But he is aware that she is going through a difficult time right now, and fears that she is not as well as she could be, and asks that you might go off the beaten trail and head upriver to make sure she is alright.
Yeah, I can do that.
He says, seek out Imri in the mountain caverns. Let me see
It's
if
called
I...
Imri.
Imri. I'll tell you in a minute. The mountain...
Imri or
I-M-R-E. Imri. Imri in the mountain caverns. Let me see if I can find the name of the mountain. Will be good. She lives deep in the hills of Sulel Sur. Okay, it's like another fancy name I can't spell.
No, I'm going to try.
Imri is I-M-R-E.
Yeah, I got Imri.
And the mountain is called S-U-H-L-E-L-S-U-R.
S-U-H-L-E-L.
S-U-R. Two words, but it doesn't matter too much. He fears for her health and wishes her well as a creature of harmony, peace, and balance.
So Darsu.
Darsu.
Darsu wishes her. I shall give her that message.
Brovu, on the other hand, is helping Dondak cast to jump on as many insects in the garden as he can.
I nod to him and say, I will do this for you.
Boing.
It's the happiest Dondak's ever been.
I really like the idea though that when something has jump cast on it, as opposed to jumping like normal, it just rockets into the sky like without warning.
It just makes me think. It just makes me think of Ant-Man.
Any questions? Anything about the world? Here's your chance.
Sign up to that Brohu because I won't speak to me now. Jerk.
I want to ask Darsu, should there be anything that I should be aware of when I seek out Imri? Like, are there any dangers on the road?
He says she might be hormonal.
Well, we're all screwed.
It's a dragon on her period. Or possibly
or
pregnant.
pregnant.
Either are bad.
I'm writing them down. So be delicate.
Warn the half giant.
Just don't talk.
No.
Don't
He waits
talk.
outside.
We can leave the cart here and make our way on foot.
I'll just leave Simender back.
Ah, because that's the one dragon. Oh no, wait, no, that's a different mountain dragon, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine now. Fuck.
You can stay with the mountain guy. Dragon.
I suppose it is a mountain dragon, so it might speak giant. We couldn't take that away from
Yes,
one
we can.
dragon.
What we do, right, is say if you don't, because if we let him talk, he's going to piss her off. Don't talk, and we'll reward you with beer.
No, you know
Or
what?
I just get silence and cast silence on him.
Happiness.
Pass
Great
without,
spell, it really
pass
is.
without trace on everyone else. Hide in plain sight on me. So, I will just hide with a plus 25 to stealth. And everyone else can try and hide with a plus 10 to stealth.
We'll just let Highlander become crispy, shall we?
I ain't gonna. Everyone knows me. My stupid disadvantages. Yay.
You want to speak to Brovu?
Yeah.
What do you want to ask him?
Is it wrong to be selfish in this way?
He's not going to say that it is.
He's gonna like Emperor Palpatine you here.
Probably.
He's going to ask,
Strike me down.
is that what you want to be?
I want to be better.
Then be better.
Get good, son.
Get good scrub.
So wait, pretty much everyone but me is like aligned with the chaotic dragon.
No, tell
You-
you.
Super neutral.
Although
he
we
works
don't know
for
what
a
Highlander
good
is.
thing. Highlander isn't even sure what Highlander is.
Well, he would literally just say he was promised shinies.
I got promise. I promised the stuff on
I
my back.
doubt he cares about the corruption really, and also he wants to fight stuff.
He's like your personal bodyguard at this point in the campaign.
Yeah, he likes
Ooh.
killing
my left.
things, and he wants the shinies. That's pretty chaotic. So only good man. Oh.
Are you upset?
I'm the
No, I'm
harmony.
just comforting.
I'm fighting the corruption.
Ranilla's on a mission. Dondak has decided that he will fight for his home and be a real adventurer, a real hunter.
Real.
Oh wait, were
Real.
you?
Triss
aligned
will make a
with
name for
the
herself.
Harmony
And now
Dragon
that she's
as well?
realised that there's more to
No,
life
I'm
than just
with,
the friends from home,
The chaos one.
she's
The
gonna.
friend from home,
The
which
friend
is
from
now
home.
no
it's
longer
in
at
the,
home.
it's in the air as to whether or not either of them can speak to me.
Oh wait, I'm confused. So Daenerys and Dondak, are they aligned with the same dragon, or is
No,
it's sort of
he's from. He's
questionable?
Briombai would be his dragon lord from his area.
No, I mean like those
The Harmony
two dragons,
ones.
the Harmony and the Chaos. Which one is he aligned with?
Neither.
Or is it? Oh right, neither.
He is true neutral.
So they both respect him.
They both respect him. Because he is the one in the party
Best of
who
both
technically has true balance. Although
Yeah.
Triss now has a meaningful purpose, she is still chaotic. It doesn't change her nature.
Just gives her a goal essentially.
Calyx just
The dragons appeal to the part of you that you want to be,
I love how the
treated
sentiment
by-
goal that I had
but
written
when
down
you
from
realise
the
what you
start
truly are.
into
I'm a jerk.
5 rounds.
Yay!
The dragons will always talk to you the way they think that you think you want. You think you're good, they'll talk to you that way. Until you realise what you truly are.
Highlander got his ass kicked.
Highlander would have been greeted by the white dragon.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because even though he is chaotic in nature, he is true to himself.
Yeah, he doesn't think he's a bad person.
We
He
just
thinks he
Highlander.
does what he does, and
Yeah.
that's it.
That's true. That's why I said he'd either be like there for ages, just getting his ass kicked by the.
Or he would have
the
smashed
thing,
everything.
Or he would have just.
He would have
gone
smashed
with-
everything. He would have killed everyone's problems.
Imagine that, yeah, he just attacks everyone's demons and just beats them all. While we're all
in
like,
the end,
everyone's just
in the
sitting
end,
pondering
Highlander is
as
the
like
savior
Highlander
and
just
saves us
crushes
all
their
from our
demons.
demons.
No one learns
It truly
anything.
was
Highlander
filled with
wins.
them.
The true purpose of D&D is Highlander.
I already knew my purpose, which was why I was like, oh yeah, that.
That's a thing.
Notes? Oh yes.
Questions about the world. Take your chance.
Where
Does it
is-
look like it's spreading to my land as well?
How is the corruption spreading? How has it gone much further since?
So you are with
First.
Brovu. So seeing as you're with Brovu, Brovu says that the corruption has not reached this area of the woods yet,
Right.
but
we
he
got
can
teleported
sense
around.
it in the land, and he says it is spread because the dragon which spreads it is of the land. That is his domain.
The whole of the land.
The essence of the land is his domain.
Grand.
I'm gonna ask.
So not the country in the sense that he's not a dragon of the country, but in the sense that like Vanilla was a gatekeeper. Toira is a dragon that is a collector of beauty. Each dragon has something that they are like a keeper of, that they are attuned
That's
to,
basically like they're associated.
Keeper of
associated
the land.
with. So he is a land shaker, so to speak.
Okay.
And the reason the corruption is spreading so far, so fast, is because he is much older and more powerful than most of the dragon lords.
They're doing their dirty work.
So that means that'll spread to my land as well.
It may inevitably, but it will be quite some time. He must first amass the power in this area. And since we are so closely linked with the Feywilds, if he does indeed successfully corrupt his land, he will have dominion over the Fey and the mortal planes.
So his
Yeah, the plane
so
just
his
goes-
goal is to gain ultimate power.
Like any good dragon would.
Unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
I'm gonna ask where is the dragon's colonist? Is that ask?
Plot twist,
Let me
Darth Vader
come.
comes to save
I know he's cousin. I just don't know where he is.
It was the greatest thing in the whole teaser trailer for the new Star Wars film was Emperor Palpatine's laugh. Yes. I'm gonna watch it
Dark-
for that.
Every time I see
Darcy
Every
joins
time-
you as you're talking to Brovu.
I'm going
And
to
he
go for
speaks
also-
to you as a group and he says, deep in the, if I can even say what I've written, Threlkeld Ravine lies the lair of a great crystal dragon, who was banished there long ago for once testing his power and defying the balance in the land. There are many who suffered under his last attempt, and his punishment did not settle well in his heart.
He's salty.
So I want to ask him. 2 seconds. I'm trying to write this down first. So he was doing similar to what this other dragon was doing. Was his goal the same? To gain ultimate power
This is the same dragon.
over the world? Is it?
No, because it's a
Because
current
it
dragon lord that's doing this, not one that.
We do not know the reason for his initial trials, but we know a dragon who does.
Ooh.
And if you continue your pilgrimage, we implore you to seek out Pandrenth. And Daenerys is making a face like she recognises the name, and so she should.
Yeah.
Isn't that your dragon?
No, mine is Renil.
Oh yeah, you're cool.
But someone else told you to seek out this dragon too.
Was it Pandreth?
Pandrenth.
Oh, it does sound familiar.
Yeah.
I had my note.
If we had your
I
notes.
need to find it. I don't know where it's gone.
Ian
The same
has notes,
place
so
that
everyone's going to be like, Highlander notes.
Same place that my usual dice are.
Pandreth.
Took
Where
those
we
from my
would
dice
locate
tray.
Pandreth?
Pandrenth once had a shrine in the furthest north regions,
Ah!
in the cold winter plains. I would continue to Caer Leon when you have time and get provisions, for such a journey is treacherous.
So we need furry boots.
Furry boots.
Furry boots.
No, just use Highlander's. Use Highlander's snowboard.
Just get some Uggs.
Uggs and D&D. Your basic.
Actually, I can't wear furry boots. I have
Your
hooves.
hooves.
I already have hairy legs.
You're fine. I have a constant torch in front of me. I'll be
Oh,
cold.
actually, yeah. We get cold, we just have to like cast immolate and then have a long rest.
Is it unbalance or imbalance? I always forget.
Inbound.
Imbalance. Imbalance.
Like, unbalance doesn't sound
Unbalanced means you fall over.
It is a word, right?
Yeah.
Unbalance.
Unbalanced and imbalanced are two things. Unbalanced is it's taken to one side. Imbalance is
Yeah,
not.
but you'd more often say unbalanced as opposed to unbalanced.
Yeah.
Potato.
Potato tomato.
Ah, yeah.
Potato.
See, two different things.
So bad at this
Yeah, I know. I heard it coming out.
I've
but
heard
that's
you say that before as well.
right.
He's made a new model, it's absolutely Literally two fucking different things.
Two different things.
Oh, that's all the internet.
Yeah. They're stupid online.
That's what you should call this episode, Potato Tomato.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes, please!
137.57. Maybe a little before because we've been laughing.
Oh my god.
Oh, that hurts.
So why do I recognise Pandria's name? I'm trying to think. Because I've got a new notebook, so I don't have that notes. Because I do usually write the notes, which is why I clicked so quickly what my purpose was.
Tyler told you that she knew about the corruption.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I
That's
remember.
what it was.
I've forgotten how to spell her name. I'm just gonna guess.
I laughed so much.
Not a problem.
You're so stupid.
Yeah, we will. Love you too.
I married you.
Yeah, you are. You know what you're getting into.
We've finally broken her!
He missed this.
Oh dear.
I mean,
Oh, the realization hit me so hard.
the joke's on her because she married him.
You just take a cut of the last 10 minutes of the session and upload it
Nah,
separately.
Robert.
Oh, I don't even need context. It's not even an episode, just this.
No, yeah, just as a secondary,
Oh.
just to upload
Bloopers.
that. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
So we're going
Is there
north.
anything else we want to ask?
I think we've got a pretty solid set of ideas in mind. Make a detour to the mountain dragon,
Yeah.
who is hormonal.
Well,
Seek out Tyra
excellent.
because she knows about this corruption.
Well, we're going
Panda.
north anyway, so we might as
Tyra
well.
knows too, though. So I'm trying to think, would it make more sense to visit Tyra first and then go see Pandra?
You've already
or-
seen Tyra.
What?
So
Yeah.
just go see Pandra.
She told you to warn the next city that she suspects that there's something brewing on the horizon.
I wrote that.
Well, we'll have to go see Ymir, and then we can go to the shrine in the north. Because you have to go way up the mountains.
Actually, you have to go through your hometown first, because the only way to the frozen plains is through a mountain pass.
I have more.
Yay, I
details
can go
in my
home for a
possession
while.
now, but
I have a
tell
house
me.
there.
You won't
Yes,
watch
you
this.
Woo! I have a house.
Like,
Do you have secret children and secret wife?
oh, imagine you've had a wife and like kids, and you
You
left
fucking
them
abandoned
like for
them.
ages, no word to them or anything.
Slaving, good day.
That's like my right
I mean, this is where, when we have the episode when we're in the town, we're inviting Robert back, right?
Or okay, we have to. Yeah.
We have to, yeah. We have
I
to.
could have kidnapped him tonight because he wasn't working, but when I called earlier to talk to him, he was asleep.
Yeah, he just
So-
appears at this random
Like, he just, like, went back to his...
Hey guys, where have you been?
Like, he
What
just
have you
turns...
been?
Like, he turns up at the original town where he's from, would be even funnier, and it's like, hey guys, what took you so long to get here? And then he's half drunk, he's like, oh...
He was just there the whole time. Like he just took like a direct cart over.
Yeah, he just took a direct car, and you guys went, like,
Fast
the
travel.
scenic route.
Fast
travel.
He went the scenic route and got teleported to some random beach somewhere.
Nah. He made
It's
friendly.
so canon!
He made friendly with that dragon in that cave, and that dragon was just like, I'll take it later.
Oh yeah. I
And now they
guess.
have 5 kids.
Yeah. Very
This is where the
creepy.
dragonborns come from! This is where Hendars come from!
No, don't put me in that.
Secretly turns out Robert's like character is like 300 years old and your dad.
Campaign over, guys, campaign over.
Ah, no, that stuff
So
doesn't
that's like
explains
something
a
you
lot.
find out at level 20. I've been meaning to tell you all this time. I'm actually your father.
Myself, Dad.
Return.
So-
Good luck stabbing a monk at level 20.
So,
I have a fire sword.
you've asked your questions. You've cast jump on some crickets.
The important stuff.
You have been given some medicinal herbs from the
Some weed.
attendants, water and supplies.
Free herb.
You take a rest for the night,
420 blaze it.
and you get ready to take a river trip to the mountain to visit Emery.
I'm just thinking of.
Are we leaving Highmender in the dark?
You're leaving him on the outside in the car.
Yeah.
Any last minute things?
I'm just thinking of Anaconda now. When they're
No, I'm good.
I think we're right.
I'm going to finish my book and go to bed.